Lost Without You, a Katsuki Bakugou ex-listener fanfiction. 2 months had gone by since you and Bakugou broke up. Those months made for the worst time of your life. The two of you had been together for 2 years at that point, which made it even harder for you to get over. You'd been crying for days on end, your throat was sore, and the dark circles around your eyes were larger than normal. Every time you'd have friends over, they just ended up having to provide you with tissues and bottles of water. You'd be seated on the couch just crying, so eventually most of them stopped coming over. The only person that didn't stop visiting you was your best friend Mina. She stayed by your side and was always there to give advice. For today, she'd planned something to get you out of the house, since you'd been cooped up in there for a while. You put on some casual clothes and Mina took you to your favorite coffee shop. Maybe you'll even meet someone else who catches your interest, she spoke. Yeah, no, I don't think so, Mina, you shortly replied. You sat down at one of the tables whilst Mina ordered the drinks. Out of the corner of your eye, you saw a familiar figure walk up to the cafe. Oh no, why is he here? You yell in your head. Finding that it would be best if you just ignored him, you directed your eyes over to a dog that was walking by and tried to focus your mind on something else. This cafe was where you and Katsuki first met and had many dates later on, so it wasn't odd that he'd be here. It seemed like Katsuki saw you as well, soon as he started slowly walking over to you. Dang it, Mina, why won't you just hurry up? You wonder. It wasn't like you didn't love him anymore. But he hurt you, and you'd never forgive him for that. Hey, YN, can we talk for a second? Katsuki stuttered as he finally arrived at the table. Fine, suit yourself, you answered. Are you mad at me? Katsuki asked. You don't respond. You know, the months without you were hell to me. I missed you so much. I thought it would be better for the both of us, but it ended up hurting me more than anything ever has. You still don't reply, but are curious to hear what he has to say. After all, you still love him, and at some point today, you might have to make the decision of taking him back. I tried meeting up with other people, and even tried dating some, but every single one of them just reminded me of you and how much I loved you and still do. No one was able to change my feelings for you, and it was so stupid of me to leave you. This would probably have been a good moment for you to say something, but instead, you broke out in tears. All of the pent-up emotions of the last 2 months just spilled out. Mina had gotten the drinks, but when she saw you and Katsuki sitting and talking together, she decided it would be best to leave you two be. When Katsuki saw you break down in front of him, all he could think to do was try and comfort you by wrapping his arms around you and pulling you closer to his chest. This was something he used to do when you were together as well. It felt so familiar. It felt like home. His scent, the warmth of his body, the way he was instantly able to calm you down. You missed this feeling and wanted nothing but getting it back. Your mind flooded with memories of the past 2 years. The Christmas memories, birthdays, meeting each other's families, movie nights and dinner dates. Everything flashed before your eyes once again. Katsuki, you spoke up. I want things to be the way they used to be, like you and me together. You hug his waist tighter and bury your face into his chest. Bakugou starts patting your back lovingly. I'd love that way, and I really would, he says with a shaky breath. Soon after, tears start forming in his eyes as well. Both of you are now crying, but didn't care that everyone in the cafe was able to see you. You two stayed in each other's arms for what seemed like forever, and you weren't planning on letting go anytime soon. Bakugou got closer to your ear and whispered, I'm never leaving you again, okay? Please know that. I can't risk losing you again. Life isn't the same without you.